Survivors of one of the worst attacks on the Afghan army. There were so many dead and wounded, the military hospital on the base was unable to cope, sending many soldiers to nearby civilian hospitals. The attackers managed to get through 3 security checkpoints into the base, using army uniforms and weapons, and even a real army vehicle, then opened fire on a large group of soldiers who had gathered for Friday prayers.
When I came out of the mosque, 3 people with army uniforms and an army vehicle started shooting at us. One of them had set up a machine gun on the car window and was shooting everyone in sight.
A sign of how seriously this attack has shaken the country, a visit by the President Ashraf Ghani, meeting some of the wounded and also paying respects to the dead at a temporary mortuary. He's declared a day of mourning across Afghanistan Sunday as the country comes to terms with the attack, and has vowed the attackers will not win. As the main army base for the north of the country, it has raised serious concerns about security. The suspicion is the attackers were helped by infiltrators inside the base. Just last month, another Afghan military facility came under attack. ISIL fighters stormed a hospital in the capital, Kabul, and killed at least 50 people. The day after this attack, people have been coming to terms with just how dangerous their country has become.
If the government cannot provide their own security, how can they protect us?
Pervez Saghari had just been told his cousin was among the dead.
If today they entered that base, tomorrow they could even get into the presidential palace.
The government has also been accused of downplaying the number of casualties, being slow to confirm the death toll. But even it has now been forced to accept this has been the biggest loss of life suffered by the army in a single attack during all the years of this conflict. Meanwhile, the Taliban has been exploiting the attack for maximum propaganda value. On its website, it has published a photo purportedly showing the attackers dressed in their army uniforms. With it, the message that for anyone helping the government, nowhere is safe. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Kabul.